Yo, it's your boy General. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Crunchyroll Anime Award Show. And I'm not going to lie, I did not know that they did this annually. I'm guessing this year they tried their best to promote it. You know, they did it on their show. The fans were allowed to vote on their favorite animes. And was the show perfect? Honestly, guys, I didn't watch the whole show, but it seemed like there were some people who had problems with it. Maybe their show didn't win any awards. The show was really long too, like 2 hours. Yeah, they need to cut the show in half, and you know they don't have to go to like every category. Like they could just go fast paced on the categories that I feel like that they're not the most important. What I really wanted to talk about was one anime that I feel like didn't. I feel like it deserved an award, and no, I'm not talking about. Yeah, Vinland Saga did deserve an award too. That one, it also didn't win no awards. But the one I feel like no one is talking about right now is Hell's Paradise. And I don't know, I didn't watch all the other shows, guys. So maybe it did win like one award. Maybe it did win one, but I feel like one of them where it should have won a one was the best new anime series. Now the one who won this award was actually shockingly Chainsaw Man. And yeah, when I looked this up, Chainsaw Man did have some episodes. Only had 3 episodes in 2023, and apparently those 3 episodes you can be categorized. You could be eligible for that year. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Chainsaw Man should have been a 2022 in the award ceremony instead of 2023 because they have more episodes in that year. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like that's how I feel. And let's just say for the sake of argument that Chainsaw Man was eligible for that year. I'm not gonna lie, guys, Chainsaw Man and Hell's Paradise, they are really pretty close neck to neck between each other. If you never heard about Hell's Paradise, I'm gonna just tell you the short version of the story. It's about these ex-convicts, right? And they were like sentenced to death because they did really horrible crimes, and they get one more chance to they get one chance for like redemption, and that's they had to go to this very crazy island. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, this island, it is no like walk in the park. It is like a kind of like, it feels like a suicide mission, honestly. And they had to find the elixir of life. We don't know what this elixir of life really does. Maybe it gives you immortality, but we just know we just know it might be here. Not only that, but only one person can get this and get pardoned, and that means that all the crimes that you did before, they're going to be let go. Yeah, the whole story is pretty cool. Not only that, but because they're like murderers, they're gonna be monitoring. There are gonna be people monitoring them, and these people were like shinobi, samurai, / executioners. And I gotta say, one thing I don't like understand the story is like, why don't they just hire these shinobi just to go to the island themselves? I mean, they seem pretty powerful enough. So I guess that's one weird thing that they could have just done better. But who am I to judge about that? I think it makes the story more fun. There's like so much unpredictability here. And what happens in that island was very crazy, very unpredictable. All the enemy types keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And there was like a lot of deaths here in the show. Some maybe too fast for anything to like. There's this one character they focus on like barely. And I mean, I feel like I didn't really cry or felt nothing about it because we just, in one episode, we just barely met him and he just instantly died. So they could have done a better job there. But yeah, that's like Hell's Paradise in a short little video there. The main protagonists between the two, they both had like similar backstories. They were both raised by like criminals, murderers, and because of that, they kind of had to. They kind of had like a rough life, and they have to like and they had like a cruel punishment between each other because of what they did for their people that they were raised for. Like Like Genji had to kill like devils, and unfortunately one of the devil, and they betrayed him, and he became like this chainsaw man. So he got the better end of the stick. And Gabimaru, the Hollow, he also was betrayed by his people, and they were trying to stage him as like a murderer, and he went to jail, and he was gonna get executed. Both characters both got like bad luck between their fake families, and yeah, they're different. They feel very different and same. Like both don't care about life. They're very dense. Denji's very young. He's 16, and he's like a very horny little kid. I'm not gonna lie. There's some horny stuff that happened in Chainsaw Man that maybe shouldn't be there, or maybe felt like fan service. But yeah, I like Denji. His power is really cool. I mean, when you turn into a chainsaw, it's kind of hard to beat Denji, honestly. So Denji might have the upper hand. Gabimaru, he's pretty cool too, but his power is not like the coolest. I mean, he has this weird firepower. I mean, it looks cool, but I mean, I seen firepower all the time. So, and when it comes to both stories, Chainsaw Man focuses on like these devil hunters, like Aki, Himeno, and yeah, they probably have better characters. Like everyone loves Power, Makima, Ponchita, even though he was there for like a little bit. So yeah, I think Chainsaw Man, after just luck, it might be just a little bit better, but because Hell's Paradise characters, guys, they are kind of like, all of them are serial killers, murderers, thieves, you name it. They're like the worst kind of people. And not only that, but they're also these shinobi, executioners, samurai, whatever they are. And even though they're not criminals, they still kill people. They're like executioners, so they're not the best people either, but at least you can cheer them on. There's this character, Sagari. She has like a very interesting story where, because she's a female, it was hard for her to become like a shinobi. All the guys would like tell her that she wasn't strong enough and all that. And I find it funny that all the ones who like told her this, they ended up dying themselves. So saying that she wasn't strong was pretty hilarious. That they weren't strong either. So I find that very funny. And yeah, they both have like really good enemy types. And yeah, I can't really tell you who has the better enemy type. It's just so hard. It is so close, neck to neck. And honestly, if you had like a voting, and yeah, I could see why Chainsaw Man probably won, because it's more popular than Hell's Paradise. It just has the better characters, unfortunately, for Hell's Paradise. I mean, that whole island that they went to, I forgot what it was called, but that whole island was just very unpredictable. The enemy type were just very weird. Like there was like this man-fish person. And yeah, both shows have their weird moments, that's for sure. Like Denji has his weird horny moments where he gets like his first kiss and it went all wrong. It was really nasty. And Hell's Paradise, it was kind of freaky too. There's these weird god monsters called Tensen, and they have weird power where they can change sex. Now that's like a weird power, but that's important to the story because it talks about yin and yang. And yeah, things got very weird when they talked about that, and they were talking about that was giving them power. And then there was this weird girl with pink hair. She was like this Tensen, and they wanted her to like have sex with them so they can complete their yin and yang. Yeah, things get really weird by that point on Hell's Paradise. Luckily, it stopped talking about that in like the 10th episode, and it focuses more on the fighting, which is the good part of that. And yeah, both shows are gonna have like a season 2. It's gonna be funny if they both come out at the same time as well, and Hell's Paradise is gonna lose yet again. That'd be pretty sucky for them. And yeah, and another category where I felt like Hell's Paradise could have won maybe was the best original anime, but it wasn't even nominated. So yeah, I don't know what's the difference between a new anime series and a best original anime. Wouldn't that be like the same thing? I don't really know what makes it original anime. Is it that it's a new artist, a new director, a new writer, a new like art studio that does the anime? And the one who won this was actually Buddy Daddy. So I mean, it wasn't like an original story because I seen this kind of story before. I actually made a video about Buddy Daddies just a couple months ago, and honestly, I did like it. It was very cute, wholesome. It reminds me a lot of like a Spy X Family, for sure. So yeah, Hell's Paradise wasn't even nominated for this one. I'm guessing it's not an original. I don't know what makes it an original. So yeah, that's the only thing that kind of confuses me. And yeah, guys, that's about it. I was gonna talk about more about Hell's Paradise, but the video I feel like it's kind of getting long. So yeah, guys, that's about it for the video and the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. There's really nothing else to say. One thing is that Hell's Paradise is pretty underrated. Not a lot of people I feel like don't really talk about it. And yeah, guys, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.